The graphics will dazzle you. The speed will astound you. But if you don't think fast and shoot faster, you won't have a choice against the alien firestorm. Because in Earth Defense Force, the best defense is always a great offense. So get ready to hit first and hit fast in the hardest hitting adventure to hit the Super NES screen. And this is Earth Defense Force from Jailco, released in 1992. And I think a pretty darn good shooter for the old Super Nintendo. It is a horizontal shooter, and it's based on survival of the game's levels, punctuated with the defeat of bosses at the end of each one. It's a fixed-length game with a proper ending at the completion of the last level. We, unlike other shooters, get a couple of health points, which are named shields. After all three of them are used up, we are dead. Additional shield points can be earned once a predetermined score is reached. Up to 5 are represented on screen, but you can acquire more than that, you just can't see them. It's extremely rare, though, due to the difficulty of the game and the score intervals at which the points are acquired. Loss of all of them results in needing to use continues, and losing all your continues means a game over. The game has a unique leveling system, which you gain experience points from defeated enemies, and once you do that, more powerful versions of the weapons are available to you. The story varies between the two different versions of the game, the arcade game and the Super Nintendo game, because this is an arcade port. The arcade version takes place at a future date in Earth 20XDX. The Earth is unexpectedly attacked by the mysterious Azima Empire, a spacebound monarchy currently dedicated to eradicating all life on the planet from its flagship, the orbital satellite Buster. The Earth's only hope lies in the recently developed XA-1 and 2 space fighter ships used by the organization known as the EDF, or Earth Defense Force. The Super Nintendo version, the Azima Empire has established a headquarters on the dark side of the moon. After attacking the Earth, it reveals they have a secret weapon being developed on the moon, one capable of destroying all life on Earth, and we are ordered to send our XA-1 fighters out to drive the invaders away and destroy their weapon. So, not, terribly different. Since its release, EDF has met with moderate critical reviews, as evidenced by a 3 out of 5 star rating in all games. Subsequent to its release, an enhanced version was broadcast via the Super Famicom's Satellaview subsystem to Japanese gamers under the title BS Super Earth Defense Force. Now, this, as far as I have ever been able to find, has absolutely nothing to do with the EDF game that is out today, where you're a soldier and you're fighting giant bugs. It has nothing to do with it, just happens to share the name. Now, I really like shooters on the Super Nintendo, whether it's R-Type, Darius, Gradius, any of those, even that D-Force game we looked at a little while ago. I think there's a lot of really good shooters on the Super Nintendo, and this is absolutely one of them. It is really hard, but it is really good. The music is good, the graphics are good, the games are good, the selection of weapons is great. I wish you had a little more freedom and could maybe change or maybe bring 2 or 3 with you into a stage, because some of them are very contextually good, and they're horrible all the rest of the time. And some of them are very good most of the time, but there's a couple times where one would be just a little bit better. Anyway, either way, this is a great game. I love it. You should try it.